file to see what your progress is on your court orders. Call reviews, please.
Norman Branch, Corey Brewer, Jeffrey Collins, Tanner Collins, Dennis Cook, Jennifer Cummings, Bruce Curry, Ashley Dodson, now known as Wolf.
Norman Branch, 25-2106 is the case number.
Your Honor, he did call early this morning and said that he couldn't make it. He's now living in North Carolina.
Okay.
Your Honor, but he was not a community services order either.
All right, well, there'll be a bench warrant for failure here. Corey Brewer, 25-1869. Corey Brewer is here. Has done some 3 days of community service since his last hearing. Fines are paid. Looks like what you've got left to do is a couple days of community service in the driver intervention program. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You working now, sir?
Yes.
So you're going to have to come back on a Monday or Friday. Typically, that's when we have court. What's better for you?
Whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer.
Doesn't matter?
No.
Okay. This is a newer case. I'll give you about 6 weeks before you come back. Have you scheduled the DIP school yet, the driver intervention program?
No, no, yeah, I'm still searching for the cheapest one, honestly.
Okay, well, you got to get that done or I have to make you go to jail according to the legislature, so it's important that you get it finished. So we'll go into mid-July. I'm going to set your hearing for July 24th. If you get both for the DIP school and your community service done, you don't have to be here. Because the hearings are just to make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Just confirm with your probation officer you're finished. Otherwise, July 24th, 9 o'clock, is your next hearing.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Jeffrey Collins. Sometimes he appears on the teleconference. I don't see him. Jeffrey Collins has case numbers of 19304, 191082, 24-1521. He hasn't appeared. He still has things left to do, so there'll be a warrant for failure to appear. Tanner Collins is here, 2612. Thank you. Got a report from Bethesda. That's a good report. He's done some of your community service. You still have 3 days left. And what about your fine? Do you have anything you can take now?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, while you're in treatment, we'll wait on your fine. I'll set you for July 10th as your next hearing. July 10th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dennis Cook. Set RRS, and the case numbers are 143122, 143645, 1620, 1641, 77, 242603. Got a job, working. Still working on getting your driver's license, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Okay, It's a good report, but it sounds like there's stuff you're still working on. Do you feel like RRS is helping you, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Can
well
you
on
pay
my
anything
way.
on your fines?
Yes, sir, I got 25 on the pay on the fines.
Okay.
And I wasn't aware that y'all done community service through the week, so I'm gonna get more of that done too.
Every day but Sunday, you can come here and do community service at
Yes, sir.
7:30 in the morning.
Yes, sir, I don't work Monday, Tuesday, sometimes on Wednesday, so
Okay, that'll work.
I'll be in here on them.
Okay, I'll set you for July 10th also. July 10th will be your next review hearing.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Go see the clerk about your payment. Jennifer Cummings. Jennifer Cummings. 26,250. Hasn't done anything on her case. She was supposed to be at hometown. Did she? Oh, there you
Yes,
are.
she
I'm
was in
sorry.
treatment with us, but she went on a pass and never returned on May 23rd.
Okay, well, that's not good. She hasn't shown up today for review, so she'll get a warrant for failure to appear. And I'll put a note left hometown ASA.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bruce Curry is here. 25,124, 2680. Got a letter from OVP. Okay. Says you're actively involved there.
Yes, sir. Also got a job as well, and
Yeah.
I completed, I do believe, all of my community service hours, and I have the money today to pay off the court fines for that, the 2025 charge.
Okay.
So it would have been my review.
So I'm showing $130 is what you have. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
what you have? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Put you down for that. That's good work. Where are you working now?
Murphy's right up here, just in South Point.
Okay.
Murphy's gas station.
That's good.
Thank you.
All right. Go check out with the clerk on paying your fines, and I'll set. Does it matter what day of the week you come back for your hearings?
Nah, no.
I'll work with you.
Any day's good.
Okay. Okay, I'll make it July 24th. July 24th is your next hearing. For
Matt.
review
At 9 a.m.
at 9 a.m. Yes, sir. Okay. Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Ashley Dodson, now Wolf. Okay, so she's there. Okay. On teleconference. This is case number 12441. All right, so she's on teleconference. This is an old case. You got community service and fines left to pay. Where are you, Miss Wolf?
I just made another payment on my fine yesterday. I'm down to, I think, like 165 left on it. The community service is what I'm having a hard time with. I have 2 toddlers and I just don't have any daycare. And I'm working on that, but that's a whole vicious cycle with the state. So I'm just in a vicious cycle with daycare at the moment.
Where are you living?
In Archibald, Ohio.
What county is that in?
I think it's Williams County.
Okay.
Or Fulton County, I'm sorry.
You can do, we'll let you do the community service with a legitimate charitable organization that puts something on their letterhead that you've done the hours there, or you can go to one of the courts. If the court has a community service program there in your local area and do it with them and they send us the hours, we'll accept it. But you got 15 days in jail, and that's suspended if you do 30 hours of community service. So this is in lieu of jail, so you have to work it out. You have to get it done, or you'll wind up getting the jail time.
Yeah. I'll get that figured out. I'll get some childcare.
Okay. So this has got to get taken care of, or I'm going to start making you appear in person. Okay. Next hearing, July the 10th is going to be your next hearing. If you do something between now and then on this, I'll let you appear by teleconference. Otherwise, you got to show up in person or you get a warrant.
Okay.
July
Thank you, Your
10th,
Honor.
9 o'clock is your next hearing.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Lucas Fultz, Brandon Helton, Robert Hensley, Trevor Hodge, Veronica Howard, Randy Jackson, Rosemary Jingle, Angela Martin.
Lucas Fox, 14313, Lucas Fox.
Can you hear me, Judge?
Okay, there you are. You are on teleconference.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've done your community service, you've got fines to pay. Are you making a payment?
I would like to make a payment, if I can do it over the phone today. It's still a minute on the community service because with guy lives, at the courthouse, they only do it once a week for 2 hours, so I've had to call around to different places and try to find out somewhere to complete my hours at. And nobody called me back until the 24th of this month.
I'm showing that you've done the court-ordered community service. Now, if you do extra, it'll go toward your fine. So you get credit on your fine if you do extra community service. You've done what you were ordered to do. You just have your fine left back. Do you have a smartphone?
I'm not sure. I don't know if this phone's smart or not.
Can you get on the internet with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, then you've got a smartphone. Just go on there and Google Lawrence County Municipal Court. The website of the court will come up. You can go on there and click on it, and there's a place where you can pay online.
Okay, that's cool.
You'll have to have a credit card though to do that, so,
I've got a credit. I've got my bank card.
okay. Do it online then.
All right.
I'll set your next hearing. July 6th. July 6th will be your next hearing at 9 o'clock. That's the first Monday in July.
All right. At 9 o'clock, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's all.
Hey, whenever you let me out of court, on the first of the month, they didn't give me no paperwork or nothing, just the time to be at court today, and,
Well, again,
how much it,
you can come in and pick up a copy of your whole file if you want. It's been here for years. The other
can you
thing,
tell me how much,
okay, just be quiet while I tell you what to do. The other thing you can do is go online. You can see your whole file right there. You can see what your charges were, what the disposition was, every time you've been to court, every time you've had a warrant issued. It's all right there online. So there's no excuse for not knowing what you need to do. Okay. July 6th is your next hearing. Brandon Helton, 2318, 213585. Okay, we gotta get this taken care of. These are older cases and they've hung on too long.
Yeah, I plan on being here Saturday for community service. And then I tried to pay all my fines this morning, but it won't let you on the website. It says that the page cannot be reached.
Okay. Well,
I told the clerk about it.
And we confirmed the website is up and working.
Okay. The clerk's saying it is working now, so. You've got community service that has to get done, so you're gonna be here this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
I'll put you down for that. I'll set you for July 6th also. Is your next hearing July 6th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Robert Hensley.
Yes, sir.
21-114, 115, 21-345, 346, 21-222. And you're working on paying off your fines?
Yes, sir.
You have a payment?
I got 80 with me today.
All right, I'll set you for July the 10th. See the clerk to make your payment.
At 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Trevor Hodge, 237879, is that RRS? Good screens. Where's Jerk's Chicken in Huntington? I'm not aware of that.
Jerk Riley's, it's right above the Pullman Pets, right across the street from Basque and Marquis Cinema and all that.
Okay. Community service is done, you're working on your fines. Do you have a payment today?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much are you paying?
$80.
Okay, getting close to being finished. See the clerk. And I'll set you for July 10th. It's your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
You need me for something?
Veronica Howard is 2375, 20-1. She's not here today. Veronica Howard. The benchmark for Trader. Randy Jackson, 2359.
Your Honor, if I may, she came and spoke to me this morning, said that she has done some community service. She does not have a paper with proof. I told her she needed to get in training, and she said she would.
Okay.
I do have something from the 11th showing that I've been from the last day I did it on my phone. So I took a picture.
Something on paper.
Oh,
Where did
not
you
a
do-
picture
where
of
did
the
you do your
paper.
community service?
Harvest for the Hungry. I did take a snapshot of the
Well,
clip.
usually they send us something, don't they?
Yes.
So you need to get them to send something in with your hours.
I will, sir. I was unaware that she didn't. I have about 15 hours left. I've been paying all my fines, but, you know, I'm not currently working, so I'm on a monthly budget right
I
now,
understand.
so.
You can do extra community service and it'll go toward your fine, $50 a day credit for every day you do. So
What was that?
today, are you paying anything on your fine?
No, sir, not today.
Each
But
of
I
these-
will make a payment though.
This was your first review hearing, so I'll give you more time
Okay.
to get stuff done. Let's make it, does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
Friday would be good.
Okay, July 31st, the last Friday in July is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Rose Marie Jingle, 25/19/21. Not here, she hasn't done anything on her case. So there'll be a warrant issued. Angel Martin is 17/6/95 and 19/4/58. Just working on your files. You have a payment.
I'm sorry, I
Do
didn't.
you have a payment on your fine today?
Yes,
How much are you paying?
100.
Okay. See, the clerk makes your payment, your community service is all done that you were ordered to do. This is a really old case, so we gotta come back pretty quick. Let's make it. July 10th. 7/10 will be your next hearing. Go see the clerk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That finishes the reviews. We're going to start arraignments for people who have a new charge, or if you missed a hearing on an old charge, you'll get called with the arraignments. So let's have everybody come in and have a seat, and I'll give you some instructions about what we're going to do next for the new charges. So when your name is called, get up and come up through the bar to the table to your right, stand there.
That's it, sir.
Yeah, have a seat while I'm talking, please. When your name is called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. I'm going to go over the charge with you. I don't decide the charges. Law enforcement with the prosecutor's office decides what charges you face. The charges may not be true, but you got to understand what you're charged with anyway. So you need to understand what you're facing, what the possible penalties are. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, though, what you're saying is on the record. Everything that's said in the courtroom is fair game for the prosecutor to use. So if you get up and admit some things about your case, they can use that against you later. You have a right to have an attorney, and what you tell an attorney in private is privileged. It can't be used against you. So it doesn't do any good, because sometimes people won't tell me exactly what happened. This is not the trial today, so that's just possible things that could be used against you, what you say on the record. Wait, talk to your lawyer about it. You have a right to have one appointed for you if you can't afford a lawyer. I have to ask you about your finances if you want a court-appointed lawyer. You have a right to bail. You have a right to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You waiving those rights if you enter guilty or no contest. Don't enter those pleas if you don't understand the proceedings, if you're confused. If you don't know what to do, enter a not guilty plea. Entering guilty or no contest because you want to get it over is not a good reason. These are all jailable offenses, so do not enter a plea to get it over with. That's not a good reason to enter a plea of guilty or no contest. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Welch, excuse me. Case number CRB 21357, CRB 183432
All right, Ms. Welch, I think missed a review hearing about a week ago, it looks like. A little over a week ago. Do you admit or deny you missed your review hearing?
No, I admit.
Do you have an explanation?
No, my mom had surgery and I just didn't have a way here.
Okay. You still owe some community service.
Okay. I did make a payment on my fine today.
Okay. And yeah, you made a payment, I see that. Need a commitment. When are you going to be here for community service?
I can be here Saturday.
Okay, we got you down for Saturday. I'm gonna issue a warrant if you don't show up.
Okay.
All right, your next, I think the warrant's probably already been issued, so I'll cancel that since you came in today. I'll set your next hearing for July 2nd. That's a Thursday because Friday the 3rd is a holiday.
Okay.
4th of July is on Saturday this year, so the 3rd, Friday, is a state holiday. So you have to be here July 2nd, Thursday, at 9 o'clock for your next hearing. Get out here and get your community service done.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jordan Wolf, case number CRB 25123.
And you're Jordan Wolf.
Yes.
This is a warrant allegedly on a theft conviction, and it's alleged you missed a hearing back in December the 15th of 2025. Do you admit or deny that?
I admit.
Do you have an explanation?
Yeah, I was in Gallia County waiting to ride to STAR because I got sentenced to STAR through felony
Did you
probation.
finish STAR?
Yes, I did, and now I'm at TCC. I'm at Stepping Stones.
Okay. You did. All right, so what you got to do, you got 5 days community service and fines of costs of a total of $540.
Okay. Can I do?
Where are you living now?
I'm living at Stepping Stones. It's
Stepping Stones,
in
okay,
Scioto
you're
County.
inpatient.
Yeah, no, I'm not inpatient. I'm in step down. I'm getting ready to go to transitional in a week or two.
Okay.
But can I do community service at TCC or at the Scioto County Courthouse?
You can do it at Portsmouth Municipal Court.
Okay.
It's probably walking distance from where you are, right?
Okay, yeah.
Just make sure they send us the hours.
Okay, all right, cool.
And as long as you're being compliant, doing what you need to, if they'll bring you, that's fine. Or you can appear by teleconference also.
Okay, all right, thank you.
As long as you're making progress. So I'm going to set you for July the 10th. And it looks like we've got a report from the counseling center now.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't realize I had that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, pretty much confirms what she said. So July the 10th is your next hearing at 9 o'clock. I'll cancel the warrant.
Okay.
That's an issue for you.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
You're at a good place.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Lewis, case number CRB 25669, CRB 24791, CRB 2475.
And you're Thomas Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you missed the hearing on May the 18th on trespassing, protection order, and domestic. That's the allegation. Do you admit or deny that?
I admit.
You have an explanation?
No transportation and fell sick.
Okay. What are you doing there? Are you working? What's going on with you?
Doing odd jobs. Just I need to find transportation, another vehicle.
Where are you living?
I live on Greasy Ridge. I walked probably about halfway here this morning.
How far out, Greasy?
3 miles.
Oh, you're not the Dobson then?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I want you to do a urine screen today. Let's do a urine screen, see if that's part of the problem. Then I'll have you back and I'll decide what we're gonna do. So
Okay.
do a urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Destiny Anderson, case number TRC 231701, A and B.
All right. You're Destiny Anderson?
Yes.
Well, as you missed a hearing, that's all this is missing hearings. Missed a hearing February the 10th of 25 on a OBI. looks like you posted a bond with Mr. Sowers. Is that right?
Yes.
So do you have an explanation for missing your hearing?
I moved out of Ohio and then my car got totaled and just transportation, but I just now moved back in with my grandma this past month.
Okay, what's your current address?
2033 State Route 243, Ironton, Ohio.
What's your grandmother's name?
Judy Murdoch.
Okay, so I'm showing you've got $810, this was an OBI conviction. You've got $810 left on your fines and costs and 26 hours of community service. Plus, let's see if you got the dip school to do.
Yeah, I do have DUI school.
Okay, you gotta get that done too. So what's gonna happen now, when you missed before, and you just, I issue a warrant for you, I'll let people in on a secret. Maybe it's not a secret. The sheriff isn't gonna drop everything and go look for you when you miss a review hearing. You wait till you have police contact, then you're gonna go to jail. But now that you've got a bond up, it doesn't work that way anymore. You understand how it works? Because you've got a $2,500 bond up. So what that means is if you don't come to court, Mr. Sowers has to pay the court $2,500 if he can't get you in here. He does not like to pay $2,500 to the court. So he'll go to the gates of hell to keep to pay $2,500. I had him go to Georgia, Alabama, or whatever to get people. You can't run far enough to get away from it. You have to come to court now, or within a day or two, he's going to come snatch you up and take you to the jailhouse. You understand that?
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you got the sniffles, if your 3 grandmothers died, your dog died, it doesn't matter. You got to come and do what you're supposed to do. It's got to be a priority. No excuses. Okay. What's going on with you? Are you working? What are you doing?
I'm waiting for my nurse assistant's license to come back, and I got a job at Woodland Oaks as soon as it does.
Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Only 30. I haven't worked the past month where I've been moving back over here.
Okay, well, a little bit's something, so put you down for 30, or we're gonna go see the clerk, make that payment, and I'll set you for July 2nd as your next hearing. And that's gonna be a sentencing
Okay.
at 10 o'clock, so. And you gotta be here, and I want you to work on this in the next, you gotta get some of this community service done in the next month.
Okay. Am I still able to do that at the dog pound, because I live not even
You
a
have to
mile?
call and make an appointment with them, you can't just show up, you gotta call them first, but yes, we'll set hours
Okay.
from the dog pound.
And you said July
July the 2nd.
2nd?
July 2nd, 9 a.m. is your next hearing. So, or not 9 a.m., 10 a.m., because it's a Sunday, on the 7th. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, get this done.
Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Julie Pritchard, case number CRA 26253, CRB 2691, TRC 26658, Mr. Rogers in this case.
Okay, we'll need Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, this was on a failure to appear from May.
Should have been this past Friday. She was at the,
29th.
yeah, she was at the doctor. I told her that a warrant was going to go out because she had a bond up to be here this morning with the doctor's excuse, and she's got an excuse why she wasn't here Friday. I would,
Okay, well, unless it's an emergency, this trumps you going to the doctor. You gotta come here first. Okay, so what's going on with the case? What do you want to do?
Judge, I'd like to get a new, Phil does not have his file on it to get the hearing date to come back. I've got some June availability, a lot of July.
Okay, as I told you before court, I don't have my cell.
Oh.
So you'll need to text Mr. Sowers. let him know that she did appear today.
I will do that.
Otherwise, he'll still be looking for her. So.
Yeah, I texted Gary, and I will get a hold of him afterwards, because he reached out to her.
Okay, what's your schedule? When do you want to come back?
Judge,
Let me tell you what's really could do the 18th, which is an off day. It's a Thursday. It's the 18th or after June?
I could do the 29th of June or the 6th of July.
June 29th will be the next hearing.
June 29th.
10 o'clock.
I told you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. I'll text.
Mr. Cooper's already back.
Oh, thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Clay, case number CRB 26330.
Mr. Clay, the state is alleging in case number 26330 that on May 30th in Perry Township, without the right to do so, you entered or remained on land or premises of another. That's a criminal trespass charge. It's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand the rights defendants have? I explained at the beginning of the court.
Yes.
Do you have any questions before you enter a plea?
No.
What plea do you wish to enter?
Not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Right now, yeah.
Are you working?
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I work at Burger King.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
12.21, something like that.
Okay. How many hours a week?
About 30.
Okay, you're eligible for a court-appointed lawyer then. I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. He can sign a signature bond of $1,000.
He's on an OR bond of $1,000.
Need to go to jail and get fingerprinted.
Did you show up?
Don't leave. I need a copy of this out of lobby.
Do you want to use that 29th?
We could, Judge. Yes, sir.
June 29th? Well, the only thing is, it's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Is there any time issues?
Judge, we'll wait time, at least to the next hearing, then if.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do
June
that.
29th?
Yes.
Will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Set up for appointment before June 29th. Just don't forget, June 29th at 10. Coliseum, before then. 10 o'clock in this court. Coliseum will be the date to get in the office. Okay. All right. But don't leave till Josh.
State of Ohio versus John Ramsey, case
Just
number
have a
CRB 26329.
You're John Patrick Ramsey?
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey, the state's filed a charge against you alleging that Union Township, May 28th of this year, you recklessly deprived a companion animal of necessary sustenance or confined the animal without supplying sufficient quantities of food and water. That's a 1st degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes,
Do you understand your rights?
yes,
How do you plead?
not guilty.
You want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
No, we'll get, all right.
No,
You'll hire your own? Okay. Well, the first date for me setting hearings would be June the 18th, but I could go after that. Do you think you need more time, or could you have a lawyer by June 18th?
I'll have him by then.
Okay, I'll put that down as the next one. That's a Thursday. Usually court hears Mondays and Fridays, but the 19th is a holiday, so we'll have court on June 18th, Thursday, and that's going to be at 10 o'clock on that day for a pretrial. Not guilty plea is entered for you. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. I'm not going to make him go get a fingerprint on this one. Okay. Any questions, Mr. Ramsey?
No.
Okay. June 18th, unless your lawyer says they've made arrangements for a different date, then you come back on the date they tell you. Okay, that's all. You're free to go. That's just a promise to come to court. You're signing a OR bond. I promise to come to court, or I'll pay $1,000 as a penalty.
Your Honor, that's all the arrangements we have. We're ready to start some pre-trial.
Okay, we're starting some pre-trials.
State of Ohio versus Dylan Bungard, case number TRC 253073, A and B. Mr. McCown's case.
This is Mr. McCown's case, Dylan Bungard.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Bumgarner has done community service settlement agreement, I believe. He was going to, I don't remember if it was 30 or 60 hours.
60 is what I got.
He has finished it.
Okay.
And we previously provided, I believe the court, certainly the state, with the completion certificate of the DIP program. So it's my understanding that, wait for Mr. Healy. It's my understanding that the state was going to dismiss the OVUAC upon plea of no contest stipulation finding of guilt through the speaking charge.
And we did complete the school, so that was an agreement that we had discussed at the court previously.
Okay. Anything you want to say, Mr. Bumgarner?
I definitely learned my lesson, Your Honor.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. We all make mistakes. A lot of people don't learn from their mistakes and keep making them over and over. So learn something from this and go on and have a great life. I'll give you a $50 fine on speed plus court costs. If you need time to pay that, can you pay it?
I can pay everything today, Your Honor.
See the clerk, make your payment, and you'll be finished.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Colin Cox, case number TRC 26227, A and B.
Mr. McCown's case set for pre-trial.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, it's my understanding, after discussing the matter with Mr. Cox and hearing who it is with him, he would enter a plea of no contest with a stipulation of finding of guilt to a low end first, Your Honor.
Okay, is that correct, Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Okay, you have a right to make a statement to the court if you wish. Do you have anything you want to say before sentencing?
I just want to acknowledge how well you all have handled this, how easy you've made it on me, and how I would like to apologize to the court for having to be here. I've definitely learned my lesson. So.
Okay. Thank you. I accept your apology on behalf of our community and the state of Ohio. So, like the last young man, hopefully he learns from it. And there's too many options now. If you want to drink, you can get an Uber or something and not put yourself or other people at risk and go out. Okay, so what we're going to do on this is I'll give you a $500 fine. I'll sent you under the old statute because the new statute that went into effect in April, that's below the minimum fine. You have to pay the court costs, you get a 6-month license suspension. Good news on that is that went into effect the day of the incident, so you've got some time in on your suspension. Does he want limited or unlimited driving?
Limited, Your Honor.
Okay. You can have driving privileges for work, community service. You'll have to go to a 3-day driving school to do that.
He's already done that, Your Honor.
Oh, he's already done that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you furnish that to West Virginia? Because they're going to want to see that.
Yeah, Your Honor, it was through Lawrence County Recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Yeah.
West Virginia DMV, they're very strict about that, so they'll give you a suspension. If they find out you took a test and tested over, it doesn't matter even if you don't get convicted.
I understand.
They make you go to the driving school, so you need to get that to them. So, he'll have the 5 days community service. I'll let you do that in your home area. Legitimate charity or if you could go to a court that has a community service program. You're in Cabell County, but you're close to Putnam County, right? So
Yes.
I'll accept either court if you want to go there. His review hearing will be December 21st.
I don't know why he said he didn't.
You have a review hearing. If you get everything finished, you don't have to come to that hearing. That's just a hearing it's a check to make sure people do what they're ordered to do. I think that's everything on the OBI. Is there anything else he needs driving privileges for I didn't mention?
Just medical or whatever, just the standard, Your Honor. So.
Okay. Put medical in. Okay, on the lane violation, a $10 fine. You'll need to meet with Mr. Major. He can go to any of the driving schools in Ohio that are approved by the state. He doesn't have to go to one here. He's welcome to do it.
He's already done driving school. Yes, Your Honor.
He's already finished. Okay, December 21st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
9 o'clock. See Mr. Major.
State of Ohio versus David Jones, case number TRC 252962, A, B, and C.
Mr. McCown's case, pretrial motions is what I have down.
Your Honor, that's correct. We had talked about filing a motion, however, we were still waiting on information from the state. Specifically, there was a chain of custody issue. We had requested the body cam footage from the trooper retrieving the sample supposedly at the hospital, and there's a, I think, difference in opinion as to how that occurred. The trooper couldn't do that. They finally got us this past Friday, or I'm sorry, today, the body cam policy of the state. Since then, Mr. Field has also filed an updated discovery motion listing an additional witness, and has indicated to me today, even if we win the suppression, he intends to take it to trial based upon the other subsection. So if I could, I'd like to have a couple weeks to talk about the effect of this.
Okay. With
with my client, certainly, and go through the video with him.
Okay, the 18th or after?
June 22nd, Your Honor.
Okay, June 22nd will be the next, and it'll be also a pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
June 22nd.
I would waive, of course.
Pre-trial. 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Filion, case number CRB 26332.
this is for arraignment, and you're Tyler Filion?
Yes, sir.
Not pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes, sir.
The bailiff's reading you a copy of the charge. The charge filed by the state in case number 26332 is domestic violence. The state's alleging that May 29th of this year in Perry Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Katie, that she's a member of your family or lives in your household. That's a first degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, please.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I'm a welder. I work for Engines.
I didn't understand.
I work for Engines, Inc. I'm a welder.
Engines?
Yes, sir.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes, sir.
How much per hour?
2012.
Okay, how many hours a week are you working?
40.
So your gross is going to be about 42,000 a year, is that right?
Roughly, yes, sir.
What's your family size?
I'm not for
Do you
sure.
have children?
Yeah, I got 2.
2 children?
Yes, sir.
Are you the
The only provider right now.
I'll appoint Mr. Steyer. And is Katie here?
No, I'm her mother.
Okay. What's the state's position on bond?
We're not opposed to an OR bond. We're going to ask for protection of us.
I'll post it up Friday night.
She doesn't want one.
Your Honor, if I may, he says he's posted a bond.
I'm on bond right now.
Let's see. Was this for salaries?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is in the file, just overlooked it. There is a bond in the file. So, what's the state's position going to be on the protection?
Well, apparently, the victim is not here, but her mother's here and says she doesn't want a protection order. So she's at home, the victim's home with her children, and she sent her mother.
Does the state accept that, or is she reachable by phone?
Is she reachable by phone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want the prosecutor's office just to confirm that, reach out to her, call her, make sure she doesn't want a protection order. So I'm not going to issue one now, based on what we have, but I think we should confirm that since she's not here in person.
When are we looking at setting cases,
June
Your Honor?
18th or after.
Say again, Your Honor?
18th or after of June.
18th is okay, that's fine.
That's a Thursday.
Oh, because of the 19th, I got it.
19th is a
Okay.
holiday.
I'm available the 26th.
Okay.
So
June
June
26th will be the next hearing.
10 o'clock.
For pretrial, 10 o'clock, not guilty plea is entered, bond is continued. No protection order at this point.
I'm going to get your file.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Roger Pritchard, case number CRB 2617.
Roger Pritchard for pretrial.
He's running late.
He's running late, I've been advised, Judge. We recall it.
We'll recall it later.
State of Ohio versus Danielle Ham, case number CRB 26193. Danielle?
Yes. I'm on Zoom.
Okay. She's at the counseling center.
She is, Judge. The only question I have, there might be a charge cross-fine coming against Orion Edwards, who I've represented here in November, I think of last year, on a domestic. I don't know if it involves Danielle or not.
Yes.
Did the one in November also involve you?
Yes, it
It's
is.
probably going to be a conflict of interest. I represented him back.
Well, she could, what, do you want a different lawyer?
No.
Okay. Well, as long as she waves, Judge, I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, it's,
Because I've actually been appointed to Mr. Edwards, so I was going to say, if there are issues with it, it's going to cause.
We're not setting up on each other.
yeah, it's a, I feel comfortable, just given the nature of the charge, and she's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may approach, I have another letter here about one of her daughters,
Okay.
graduation.
All right.
Edwards is set on the 8th of this month.
Okay, so I think I told you about this graduation trip that I would consider it today, and it looks like council center's okay with it.
Oh, I had a trial go.
So I'll enter an order, she can be released, and it's gonna be into the custody of her mother, is gonna transport her, right? I think she's.
Thank you.
What's your mother's name?
Debbie Ham.
Debbie Ham. And she's to go to the graduation and back to the counseling center. No other side trips.
No.
Just the graduation, come back.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, and then what's our next hearing date going to be? 26th?
Let's see, I'm here in June the 15th or 29th, and I have some early,
Let's do the 15th.
I can do that.
June 15th,
And I've
just
been
make sure everything's going correctly.
advised by Mr. Steyer that he will be here Monday for his hearing, Mr. Edwards, but
Okay.
just so the.
No, I'm not, I don't want to show up on
Oh,
it.
no, oh, okay, but he's on the 8th, but we're good. You put on the record.
Your Honor,
15th
there was
is
a
fine.
2025 case that's supposed to be closed, that I paid off all my fines. And the clerk of courts wanted me to mention this in court today, but she couldn't close it until you put the order in. So thank you, Lord. Okay.
There should be a 25 days, she's saying. I don't
Sorry,
have
I was
a
still getting
phone.
the order back.
Okay.
And what time is the court hearing on the 15th?
10 o'clock.
Can I do it by Zoom or do you want me in person?
By Zoom, as long as you're compliant back where you're supposed to be and doing what you're supposed to do.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on, we're looking up your 25 case.
Okay.
One was
Who
not.
are you?
He's not, okay, it's the C case. The C case is the only one that I see that could be open.
Okay, we'll pull it out and look at it and put it on the docket for the 15th.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio, Christopher McBride, number PRC 26168,
Christopher McBride is Mr. Stratton's case, and it's set for pretrial.
Your Honor, we need to just set this for a trial date.
Okay?
The 22nd and 29th this month are no good for me, and the 18th.
Is this going to be tried as a first offense?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Well, there was a prior in 12. I didn't know if there was any reason that would come back again.
Yeah, it was first and 10 with a refusal, and an additional in 20. So there is an enhancement there.
What's the state offer the defendant here?
Well, we hadn't really gotten that far. As far as
Okay.
making an
There was
offer.
an offer at one time to not enhance first offense, Your Honor.
If that's the case, we're willing to do that, saving the being put in jail if he's found guilty.
No.
That was set up for trial.
That was in West Virginia. Was it Ohio?
June 29th at noon.
June 29th, yeah, I'm not here that day. I have a trial that day, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
B&B dismissed.
July 2nd at noon.
July 2nd will work.
In West
That's a
Virginia.
Thursday.
July 2nd's a Thursday?
The 3rd is a holiday.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hold on 1 second.
The July 3rd is Friday, and it's a holiday this year.
Yeah, those holidays coming in, makes sense. I can't do the 2nd, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
July 6th?
Yeah, July 6th will work.
July 6th at noon.
But don't
I'll be here an hour.
Is there anything to pre-trial on this before we try it on July 6th?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, July 6th.
You're good, Chris.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Garfield Vending, case number CRB 26233 A and B, CRB 22262.
Bertha, how are you?
This is actually, I just bought something and it shows we've been there since 2007.
What is it?
Address in 2007, so we've been there 20 years.
Okay. All right.
Were you appointed on this, Mr. Stratton?
I was, Your Honor.
Yes.
I was appointed back on the 15th.
I did make a mistake.
You did have the file number.
Yeah, well, it's already set for a trial.
Yes, it's set for
June
the
12th.
We do have the file.
Yeah, I got the file. So, if she would leave.
You want to speak with the, you have a victim present, you want to turn the 12th into a pre-trial?
If you want to, we can have the victims here.
They were here last time.
We want to have a trial. Yeah.
The brother couldn't be here, he's not a jury member, but she said she's gonna get him here somehow.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
All right, so our offer for a plea of guilty to all the charges today will be 30 days in jail with 27 suspended in order to stay away from the victims.
This is set for the 12th, Your Honor. We'll just have a trial on the 12th.
Okay, it's set for noon on June 12th for trial, so we'll continue with the trial on that day.
I think I gave you an update before. You have just down the hallway and right out. Okay, we'll talk more. We're on the record, so.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy
You can-
Swan,
I'll be right out there.
case number TRC 26467 A and B, CRB 26159.
Mr. Stratton's case for pre-trial.
What?
Your Honor, we can put this on the 6th also for trial. If possible.
I'm sorry, what day?
The 6th? If you want to put it on the same day as the other one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Rather have it Sunday.
All right.
You can do the 10th.
I'll be out the 10th. The 10th through the 20th, I'll be out. You can do it before that or after that.
Well, you can do the 2nd. That's the Thursday.
Yeah.
Can do the 29th.
29th, 29th of July?
June.
June, I have a trial that day, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Did you say through the 20th of July?
Yeah, the 10th through the 20th, yes.
24th then?
24th will work, yes. Yeah.
24th of June.
July.
Okay. So I would like to state for the record that what our recommendation is going to be if we have a trial and is found guilty. We're going to ask for 30 days in jail with 24 suspended and a year license suspension.
Okay. Case set for trial July 24th at noon.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brenton White, case number CRB 26257, CRB 26248.
Believe there's a cross filing to this case also, Your Honor?
Do counsel on that.
Who's that? No. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm mistaken. I'm getting my cases confused.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is set for pretrial, today's first pretrial.
No, there is a cross filing on this. Who's a cross?
Lake and McLean.
Yeah. Lake and McLean. Who's the attorney on Lake and McLean?
I believe it's Mr. Smith.
It's show Mr. Steyer.
Oh, Steyer.
I'm just not familiar with it.
Well, have to get it.
McLean.
I have Miss McLean.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Lake and McLean, case number CRD 26258.
Steyer's and there is protection orders in place.
Monday through Friday. I'm out of town all week. I bet you.
We can ask him to drop that if that's, if you're both interested in that. Protective order. Do you want to keep a protective order?
I mean, if it keeps me out of jail, I'll do anything.
Well, I mean, we're saying, we want to say, hey, we agree, we're about to have it. Okay. Your Honor, this is a cross-filing, as was mentioned. Ms. McLean has indicated that she does not wish to keep the protective order against co-defendant, and I'll leave it to Mr.
He's fine with dropping the protection order also.
Okay, so the protection orders on Mr. White is 26257. It'll be dropped at her request on today's date. And as to Mr. White, protection order against him is dropped also. She dropped his and he's dropping hers.
And it was my discussion with the state earlier, although I had this discussion separately from Mr. Stratton. The state was interested in a 90-day continuance on these matters with payment of one set of court costs. I don't know if that's been discussed with.
No, it hasn't, but you okay with that?
We talked about this.
Well,
he has a criminal damaging also.
yeah, we would want that accounted for, obviously.
On that, she has indicated to me there was no damage. She does not wish, she doesn't wish restitution, and I don't know that she really cares about a conviction on that either. So if that's the holdup on the issue.
That's fine.
So you want to acknowledge that, let's see afterwards.
Yes, and I suppose that the same would go for the minutes.
Okay, yeah, there was an A and B. Criminal damaging and menacing. Is she one of both those, Your Honor?
She's not interested in pursuing any charges, Your Honor.
Okay. State's agreeable with that, 26-240 A and B, gnawing at the victim's request.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then on the mutual domestics, we'll just let those pin for a while.
Yeah.
In 90 days, and then if there's no further problems, they'll be dismissed also.
Okay.
And is there going to be a cost associated with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
He'll pay costs.
Okay. Mr. White will pay the cost. So we're looking around the 1st of September.
Yeah, no scheduling issues in September.
Okay, let's make it the September 11th.
I'm available that day, Your Honor.
As long as it's not Thursday, Your Honor.
It's Friday. So the costs are on his.
December 11th.
On hers, no cost, as long as there's no problem.
Yeah, so just look, you can pay costs that day when you come.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll be dismissed after that.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for that.
Yes. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Not from the defense.
All right,
Well, this
that's all.
defense.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're right.
Good to go.
All right.
Okay.
Do I pay court costs now?
Yes, you can go to see the clerk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Roger Pritchard, case number CRB 2617.
It's Mr. Smith's case.
Judge, he is at OBP. He left his report at the house. I was just texting Bree when the case got called up. If he may recall, let me reach out to Bree and see if she can give us an update.
Recall for a report from OBP.
State of Ohio versus Travis Jones, case number TRC 26846, A, B, and C. Set for arraignment.
Sir, are you Travis Jones?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jones, the state's alleging that on May 30th at 2:28 a.m., Union Township, you were driving a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs or a combination of those things. And the state's alleging you refused to take tests. It's also alleged it would be your first offense. On a first offense, the maximum is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine. No, I'm sorry, I'm giving you the old law. I've done it for years. So there's a new statute on this, so I've got to give you the new, they've upped the penalties. The maximum is pretty much the same. It is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum now is 3 days in a treatment program, $565 fine, which is higher than it used to be quite a bit, and a 1-year license suspension, which is higher. It used to be 6 months. So those are the minimums. You're also charged with not wearing a safety belt. That's a mandatory $30 fine if you're found guilty, and failure to control your vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. So you have 3 charges. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I was explaining the rights of defendants at the beginning of court. Were you here for that?
Yes, yeah.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
I don't think so.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Appointed.
Are you working?
Not right now. I'm on unemployment.
Okay, how much are you receiving in unemployment?
$632, but I haven't received my first check.
Okay, $632, how often will you get it?
Every week.
You have dependents?
Yeah, I got a son and my wife.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. He's coming in the courtroom now. This is Travis Jones, and he has a first offense, OVI with a refusal. There is a bond up, so it's continued. June 18th or after for pre-trials. I know you're not available on the 18th. That's a Thursday.
That's a Thursday. It's got 2 holidays here on Thursdays. Maybe the 26th, Your Honor?
Yes, that works. June 26th will be the next hearing. It'll be a pre-trial. He should have been fingerprinted. He was fingerprinted. So he's already fingerprinted. He doesn't have to worry about that. June 26th, 10 o'clock is his next hearing. Not guilty plea is entered.
That's right. Tim. I'll step outside and talk for a second. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Gregory Carlson, case number CRB 26334. State of Ohio versus Amber Hearn, case number CRB 26333.
Gregory Carlton.
Yes.
And you're Amber Hearn?
Yes.
And I'm assuming he's not here. And you have bond. Is he still in jail?
Huh?
Is he in jail?
No.
Have you received a copy of the charge?
Yeah, just soon.
It's obstructing official business is the charge filed against you. The state's alleging that on June the 1st, in Fayette Township, without the right to do so, you purposely prevented or obstructed or delayed a public official in the performance of their duties. That's a second-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand the charge? Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to this?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I run a restoration company.
Okay, are you an employee or a donor?
Employee.
Do you get a salary or you pay by the hour?
Salary.
What is your salary?
900 a week.
I didn't.
900 a week.
Yeah, well, you're not probably going to be eligible for court-appointed lawyer unless you got a whole bunch of kids. You have to hire your own lawyer. You're making too much money. Okay, I'll put down you will hire counsel. And how much time do you need to do that?
A couple weeks.
Well, I'm going to give you at least 3. Is that?
Yes, that'll be good.
Yeah, 3 weeks work, so that's the 22nd, 3 weeks from today. June 22nd, for pretrial at 10 o'clock. Your bonds continue if you posted
Did you say at 10?
at 10 o'clock on June 22nd. And we're very recorded. I have no proof of service on him. Do you have proof of service or?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, I got nothing in the file proving he was served or knows to be here today. So I'm going to pass on his case. No warrant as of yet. If you want a warrant issued, you'll need to show that. Okay. Any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay, June 22nd, 10 o'clock. Unless your lawyer tells you to come a different date, come a date the lawyer tells you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Adkins, case number CRB 26-309.
This is Mr. Steyer's case. It's set for a pretrial for Brittany Adkins.
Your Honor, I was appointed to this case on a day I wasn't here. I have not met or communicated with Ms. Adkins. And when I checked the check-in sheet this morning, she wasn't checked off, so I don't believe she's here.
She has an OR bond. She was ordered to get an assessment at OVP. Somebody here for OVP, and she's not here, so I'm going to go ahead and issue a warrant for failure to appear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Barbara Lawson, case number CRB 26-274.
Mr. Steyer's case for pretrial.
And Your Honor, Ms. Lawson was referred to the counseling center. She actually has an appointment this afternoon there at the counseling center. That was as soon as they were going to be able to get her in. It's a physician's appointment. So we probably need to come back on this one. Based on when we were talking about setting cases before, I would suggest the 26th if that's a day that works for the state and the court.
That's fine.
June 26th will be the next hearing for pretrial at 10 o'clock, and that's at the defendant's request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus William Spalding, case number TRT 26338, A and B, CRB 25601, ABC, CRB 23512. William Spalding.
And Your Honor, Mr. Spalding contacted me this weekend. He said he had flu-like symptoms and had been given a prescription that was going to address some of that. However, the prescription wasn't going to be filled until today, and he was afraid that he would be unwell this morning. It appears that he is. I'm going to ask for continuance of this matter.
What's the state's position?
Is the charge a DUS charge?
Among others.
He's got some others pending, but the last charge was a DUS.
I think everything else may be post-conviction at this point, but I'm not 100% certain of that.
Let's see. And now the 25601 looks like it's still pending. Well, maybe not. Maybe it just hadn't been looked at yet for review. No, he was convicted of that. February 6th. That was on the Lowe's, one of the rare Lowe's shoplifting charges. He has restitution, and it needs to be evaluated. I haven't been assessed for, I don't see that he's done any community service. He had quite a bit of community service. And then the other one was another theft from 23. All the community service on it was done. Has he been in any?
I believe he was in before he went to jail. I don't know that he's been in that. I can update it and find out.
Well, we can continue, but I don't want to go too long.
Your Honor, I'm here the 5th, 8th, and 12th, and then I'm back again on the 26th. I'm going to be gone from the 15th through the 22nd.
Well, let's just do the 12th, June 12th. At the defendant's request, continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For pre-trial.
Your Honor, we're ready to call some inmates from the Lawrence County Jail who are back in our holding.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Devin or Devon Davis, case number CRB 26331.
Your Honor, may I step through the courtroom?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, sir, you, Devon Andrew Davis.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Davis, you've been charged with criminal mischief as alleged at Fayette Township on May 29th. Without the right to do so, you not only moved, defaced, damaged, destroyed, or tampered with property of another. That's a third-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 60 days in jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, they can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio approve the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand what it's saying? How do you wish to plead to this charge? You want a lawyer appointed? Do you have any other charges pending in this court? I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you.
I don't hear any of the details, Your Honor. I'm sorry about that.
This is it Vaughn or Devin Davis? He's got a criminal mischief charge, and it arose in one of the treatment centers. entered a not guilty plea. And it was brighter days.
Do they have anybody here?
Anybody here for brighter days?
Yeah.
I'm from Brighter Days.
Was he inpatient?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to take him back?
I really don't need him out here. I really don't know, what's going on with my situation. I heard a little bit about it, but I'm not sure if they're willing to take it back or not. I'd have to contact someone and I can let you know.
Well, let's
You want me to
see, you want
contact-
to go back.
I talked to them this morning, they're gonna let me come back.
Is it okay?
Billy, so.
You talked to Billy?
Me and my mom
Okay.
both talked to Billy.
Okay.
So now put us in different houses, me and Silas, and having them in your improvements.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
want
I
to
can contact Billy. Yeah,
Sound right.
Yeah, I can contact Billy and,
Why don't we recall this?
Okay.
yeah, let me contact him and then I'll come back.
Let this be recalled and have court's file. And we'll recall when you're ready.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kyle Atkins, case number CRA 26310, A and B.
Roger Smith's case, set for a preliminary hearing.
Judge, I think we have this resolved in exchange for a OR bond. My client is willing to assess for treatment. He's got a West Virginia medical card, and he understands his residential. He's got to be residential, whatever it is he's got to comply.
You would want to consider taking him inpatient with the West Virginia RRS.
My family's out there in B.
Well, they're not here.
Yes,
so-
So they called it there, they called it.
Sir?
Tried to do a,
Sir, no, you're going to go to RRS or you're staying in jail. What's your choice?
sorry.
All right, you want to talk with him and we'll recall it after that's out.
State of Ohio versus Caden Anderson, Caden Judy Anderson, case number CRA 26317.
Mr. Steyer's case also. Is that for preliminary hearing?
Could I have speak to Mr. Hill?
Sure.
He's been held on a probation violation till 11 out of municipal court. What I'd like to do is, unless you want to just take it, what I'd like to do is continue to 12, come back with him and see what we're going to treat. I can go and treat the state law, these guys, probation violation.
I don't want him to get out of jail unless he posts it bond.
Oh, we have a hearing, so we can figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna have to.
That's fine.
Unless he's willing to just waive.
Well, his way, so I mean.
Okay, I think we're going to take testimony on this one, Your Honor, so.
Okay, let's get through some cases we
Grab a line.
can resolve without that, and then we'll come back to it.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Lewis, here at the court, case number CRB 25669, CRB 24791 on recall.
Thomas Lewis.
Your Honor, if I may, he did attempt to give us a screen, but it had no temperature on it, and I advised him it was a valid test. He's no longer at the court.
Okay, took off.
Yeah, I'm not walked the parking lot, he's not in the parking lot, he's not at the court.
Okay. Folks, if you're gonna bring fake urine in, you gotta make sure it has the same temperature as the body temperature, or it's not gonna fly. Just heads up. So he's gonna get a warrant.
Yeah, I remember him. That's one of the dogs. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Lamb, case number TRC 46498. Anthony Lamb, here at the court.
Mr. Morgan's case is a pre-trial. And I don't see Anthony Lamb here.
Don't know where he is, Judge.
That would be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Get no warrant on it.
State of Ohio versus Kevin Dale, case number CRB 24681.
He's at RRS. Okay, so it says you're compliant with, you've had some health issues in your family you've been dealing with.
is this 24/6?
This one's been around for a while. We want, is there a way to wrap it up before Mr. Morgan takes his leave of us? It's from October 24.
If this report indicates that they feel like he has reached the maximum of their efforts towards rehabilitation and he's done well, then the victim...
He's been an outpatient since December. It doesn't really say that, but...
Well, the victim was satisfied with the idea of him completing treatment and didn't want to pursue the charges any further than that. So given the fact that he's been compliant for such a long period, we're okay with the dismissal today.
All right, we're going to go ahead and dismiss it today, Mr. Dale. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Keep
Judge.
doing whatever you need to do to stay straight there.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, you're free to go.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Edward Ferris, case number CRB 24537. Edward Ferris.
Mr. Morgan's case, set for pre-trial. See, he went to hometown May the 8th.
And he
also had a case out of Scioto County. He was supposed to report to STAR on May 29th. They approved that he could go on a pass, and he did not return from the pass on May 29th.
So he's probably got a warrant.
Yep.
That is issue too, so I'll issue a warrant here also. For failure to clear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Hardy, case number CRB 26223, CRB 2616.
Mr. Morse's case, pretrial.
I wrote for your stuff from West Virginia. Some of that stuff you're going to get. How's she doing?
Since the report, the next report, I will have the same more compliance on it. Try more of compliance with that.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so she's in residential. You had contact with her.
Keep on going, Jack.
Well, what's the state?
Well, it looks like she's making progress, so we want to see her continue.
She's willing to continue?
Yes.
Okay. Let's look around. Well, we'll have to get you another lawyer, Mr. Walker's going to be retiring. Mr. Stratton back there?
Yeah, right.
Stratton, I'll appoint you to take over for Mr. Morford on, this is Melissa Hardy, Counseling Center. And, well, gone until the 24th, right, of July, basically.
The 10th and the 20th, I'm going to do the 24th.
Hello.
You can't do 29th either. How about the 26th?
Yeah, I can do the 26th.
Let's do June 26th.
State of Ohio versus Stephen Malone, case number CRA 36306. Your Honor, I understand you was picked up by
The extradition to Kentucky, Lewis County was picked up out of our jail, so the case is being dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Tasha Blevins, case number CRA 26208.
This is Mr. Morford's case, for preliminary hearing. He's got a housing, or land negotiation, I'm sorry. Land negotiation.
Just her progress report.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We don't need to do it.
She does that.
I'm sorry.
She does that.
Okay, looks like we need to cut down on the marijuana.
Yeah, I've smoked for like a lot of years, so really working on trying to get the clean screen still.
Okay. Guess we could put this, your last day is gonna be the 22nd. We could put it
Yes,
in.
Your Honor.
Want to put it then, or?
That's fine.
All right, June 22nd will be the next one.
State of Ohio recalls Devin Davis.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
CR license 631.
Mr. Steyer's case.
And Your Honor, I confirmed with Roger Days there on the signature date. For that reason, I just asked for an OR bond with the requirement that he be released only to Roger Davis and in terms of condition of probation, or not of probation, the bond being compliance with that program.
Mr. Hill.
We're okay with that. This incident took place there at Ryder Days, and there was another individual involved, and I don't know whether that person's still there or...
Well, they said they separated. They can send them to different houses. That's
Okay.
what I understood.
Yeah, I don't know which one or the other one.
That's fine.
And then we need to pick a date to come back, but then that probably takes some pressure off the things time-wise. You want to wait to come back on the 26th, or we can come back earlier?
26 is fine. June 26th, we do the pretrial, order him released to brighter days for treatment with a 2,000 OR bond.
I need you to sign the OR bond.
He did.
Oh, he did already? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Hayden and Judy Anderson, case number CRA 26372. Your Honor, this one will not be taken.
Yeah, some further discussion on the testimony.
Okay.
So I'm going to let him get out here and I'll explain on the record what we're doing.
Case number 26317.
I spoke to Mr. Anderson, the state indicated, Mr. Judy Anderson, the state indicated they wish to have a cash or surety bond. I spoke to him, he believes his family can meet a $2,500 cash or surety bond. I spoke to the officer and Mr. Hill, they are agreeable to that number. And so in exchange for their agreement to recommend that bond, we're going to waive preliminary hearing. This is a little bit of an unusual case in that he is serving currently a commitment from Municipal Court in Ironton, I believe, and he's going to be incarcerated there until the 11th. So if his family posts this bond, he's still going to sit in jail until the 11th. He understands that. But we also don't anticipate he'll be in front of the grand jury until the end of the month, and then sometime in July or late June, early July before he's back in front of the court. So
he's gonna waive and go to the grand
we're
jury?
going to waive the grand jury, but we just want to put on the record, he understands he's not going to get out based on this immediately.
So-
This will just allow him to get out
After June 11th?
on or after June 11th.
Okay, I'll set the bond today as $2,500 cash for surety. With the waiver to the grand jury, you'll need to sign that. No, he's gonna go to the grand jury, so you'll need to, it's in his interest to monitor that and find out when that guilty summons to come in for arraignment concludes. Sometimes people don't get noticed.
I'll explain that. He gave his dad's phone number, we can call here shortly. Explain that, so it's Matt Roach.
Yes. And sir, you're waiving a probable cause hearing by signing this document. Your case is going to go to the grand jury. Mr. Starr can explain that to you further. It's kind of a complicated, ancient provision in the law, but it is important, and it behooves you to show up down in Ironton at the main courthouse on your own, even though I understand there's still 50-50 chance this bond might be changed.
Well, with the cash and surety bond in place, he has a little better shot.
Okay. But, I mean, you agree, it's better to show up rather than get drug in, so.
Definitely better.
Okay. All right, case is gonna be, bound over to the grand jury on a waiver.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Cheryl Logsdon here at the court. Case number TRC 26768, A and B, CRA 26285. Mr. Stiles, case.
Steyer's case for pretrial.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Okay, how do you want to proceed on this?
Well, Your Honor, Ms. Logsdon is a long-term outpatient client of OVP who undertakes MAP with them, or MAT, not MAP, I'm sorry, MAT with them. I've shown she's charged here with a possession of Suboxone and with an OVI. I've shown Mr. Heald her current prescription for Suboxone, but that prescription bottle landed a day or two after this, so he'd like to see something showing that she had a prescription prior to that. She believes she can get that from the pharmacy. In the meantime, she's going to continue to treat with OVP. I've explained to her that she needs to execute a release to allow OVP to make reports to the court. And what I'd like to do is come back again. I don't know, we can come back on the 12th, we can come back on the 26th, whichever the court prefers.
It's going to take a little while for that to happen.
I would, right. My hope is that we can show that she had lawful possession of the Suboxone, and then we'll still have the OVI to deal with, which we will have to then figure out what we're doing with that. But I don't think that this is a situation where the felony is, I'm not saying it's not a valid charge. I think there's a valid charge based on the circumstances, possibly. However, I think we may have a defense to that might bypass that issue. But we will waive time constraints to accommodate all this because obviously with the felony pending, we are under shorter time constraints anyway.
Are you available on the 22nd?
I'm not available on the 22nd, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, we can do the 26th when it's a busier topic that day.
Yes.
June 26th will be the next hearing, pre-trial and preliminary.
Yeah, he can go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're up.
Thank you, sir.
You're up.
What's our next meeting? I'm sorry.
June 26th.
State of Ohio recalls Kyle Atkins, who's back in Holden, case number CRA 26-310, A and B. Kyle Atkins.
Need for your presentation. Because you.
Mr. Atkins has been approved for placement.
Okay, so he's going to be placed on a $2,000 signature bond to RRS. The case is going to stay here, or is it going to the jury?
Case will stay here,
Okay.
as long as he does well in treatment.
Come back.
Judge, I can do 2, 4, or 6 weeks, better.
Well, are you available the 22nd?
No, the 15th to 29th of June.
Okay, June 29th. Okay, June 29th will be the next one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do well, do what they tell you.
State of Ohio versus Keely Dalton, case number CRA 26-312, A and B.
So, Your Honor, Ms. Dalton is from Chapmansville, West Virginia. She has been going to a treatment provider called Groups. We've been attempting to get a letter from Groups, but they have not responded.
They're releasing ROI right now.
Just need to send you an RI, which is release information. Okay, they send you an RI?
Yeah.
She's been communicating with them today, Your Honor. She did bring her prescriptions, which one of them shows prescriptions for one of the charges. There's 2 possession charges and a theft charge.
Send that to the prosecutor?
Yeah, I will.
Suboxone?
Yes. But she's more than willing to continue through treatment. We just don't have a letter for the court at the moment.
Now, there's also the matter of the theft charge.
We're worried about it.
That one's going to have to be resolved in one way or the other. I assume you'll want a trial. I guess it's trial. Regardless.
It's a felony, so.
That's right.
I was hoping that she could just go through treatment. We'll deal with it that way, since she's in treatment.
Okay. That's fine.
So, Your Honor, I don't know if you want to recall it, so you can get that letter, or how you want to handle
Is
it.
there something she can get today, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's working on communicating with
Yes.
them.
All right, let's recall.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. We just want to recall it. So,
Okay. In just a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Roger Pritchard, case number CRB 26-17.
And we were waiting on the OVP report.
Couldn't get hold of Bree, Judge, so I sent my client to his house, and he has brought the report he forgot about my approach.
Okay.
Well, this was May the 19th. Has anything happened since then?
What's your most recent report?
Yes, no. Yeah, I have to go back
When do you go back?
next week.
He goes back
You're
next
supposed
week
to be
to...
there on May the 26th.
Yeah, I had to reschedule that, and the lady that I was seeing, she was on vacation this week, so I couldn't go back for next week.
Okay, what's the state's position?
Well, I see that he had an appointment on May 26th with at OVP, and he has one scheduled for June 19th. So,
Yeah, that's my next.
The 26th, he had to reschedule, and she's
I
on
had the boys,
vacation
I had
this
the
week.
boys that day, and I couldn't make it.
Tuesday, I was at work, and I was on drinking, and we were into I thought he was coming. So I met him outside, and he called me over his appointment with me as he was
here's the last one.
So
Okay.
So after I talked to you, then something happened. Because when I told you that he was all sick,
I see.
so he's back again after I talked to you. Because he takes me to the media, so every time he gets out of bed, so this is what
Your Honor, getting some information from Rebecca Pritchard. She's upset today. Says that they've had an issue, and I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was upsetting to her because I think she's crying right now. So from that perspective, things are not going well. Back in about 3 weeks ago, Ms. Pritchard suggested that Mr. Pritchard maybe, obviously she's not a professional, but she felt he needed to go to a residential program. I don't know how, we don't have anything current from OVP except that he's had appointments, so I think we need something a little more recent.
Yeah, not much. I mean, this really doesn't say much. I mean, there was a report from Shawnee, I see that.
Yeah, originally.
There. Is that no relationship there anymore, or what's going on there?
Can I speak?
Yeah, you were Shawnee, you don't know about the case, but about the treatment, yes.
You know, I mean, we're having marital problems. It is what it is.
Right.
I mean, I have no intention of hurting my wife. I have no want to hurt my wife. I love her. I have a job that's being held up over this case, a really good job, that has literally been, I can't start the job because of this. And it's just, we're having problems at home.
Why the change from Sean? Because I've got a pretty extensive report.
Because
from
she
Shawnee.
wanted me to be somewhere that was more structured, that she felt I would get more counseling, more in depth, that they, I don't know, that maybe they cared more.
I don't see that anything from OVP. I've got one report basically says there's going to be an assessment. That's all.
I feel like this is a waste of time as far as me and her. I'm gonna file a divorce and go from there. We won't have these problems. I'm gonna move on with my life. This is all about basically just getting me out of the way and using you to do it.
Well, you got a domestic violence charge.
And I understand that.
And set it for a trial.
I mean,
Let's just set it for trial.
we can do that too. That's fine.
Who, Judge?
do the 29th for a trial.
I'm here that day, Judge.
June 29th at noon for trial.
Yeah, I'll get you on the 29th.
Is there any kind of protection order requested now? Or?
No, like, we haven't been home since Tuesday.
I begged you to come home. I told you to come take the house. I would leave. I want you and the babies in their house. You don't want to do
And where
that.
you wanna go?
You don't want to do anything until I go get help. Help for what? Help for what?
Okay, you took my
All my drug tests are clean. Everything's clean. I don't get high. I don't hurt you.
We'll talk to you. We'll talk in the office.
Do you want a protection order then? Okay. June 29th is the next hearing at noon.
Thank
you. Trial.
I told you I would go get the help, but I'm not going to go get the help and come home to you not being
We're
there.
good. We're good. Call the office. We'll chat. We'll talk to you. 29th at 10. June 29th at 10 o'clock. Call the office. I got to see you before then. All right.
Thank you.
Here's your papers.
State of Ohio versus Paul Blankenship, case number CRP 2516, CRC 252499, 28676.
Okay, this is Mr. Morford's case. It's on the sentencing docket. There was a guilty plea on April 27th. Okay, he's got a good report. He's working with these outpatient now. So, what is this? Ready to be sentenced? This is, you got an OVI, suspended license.
Your Honor, can I ask a question? I looked on the docket and it said physical control. I was under the impression I might be pleading to that, because OVI might be bad for me, like with my past.
I've got physical control as well, Judge.
Well, I don't know. I didn't make, do you think it was reduced to physical control?
Your Honor, I
Deputy 301, I don't know if it was changed at some point, if that's what it originally was.
Let's see, maybe it was physical control. It was a TRC case number, that's why I was assuming it was maybe, they said that Village of Chesapeake.
And Your Honor, I don't have the file in front of me, but I recall that they marked it both as OVI and physical control. Okay. So I took it as a physical control.
All right. It would be physical control then. Go with the lesser charge.
We gotta check
Yeah, I think we've been at this long enough, we should be able to go ahead and just do the sentence. So let's start with the two separate files. They're all rising at the same time. Okay, so, and these are all under the village ordinances, not state statutes. So let's start with the physical control. Anything you want to say about it, Mr. Blankenship?
I will plead to it. I've been doing a lot better though since then. It was really a big reality check. I was thinking about leaving my rehab at that time, and then that happened, so I immediately went back, and ever since then I've been doing way better. I actually pay rent now, got an electric bill in my name. It's been making progress.
That all sounds good. What about your driver's license? Have you gotten that reinstated?
Not yet. I'm making payments, but it's a pretty significant reinstatement fee, so I've just been able to make like $100 here and $20 there. It depends what I make that week, but I always make sure to put something on it.
Okay, on the physical control, I'll impose a $200 fine and court costs, 10 days in jail, and I'll suspend all your jail days on condition you pay your fine costs, and continues treatment at right day until they say you're completed. Set his first review hearing August the 3rd.
Day
At
before
9
my
o'clock.
birthday.
Okay, on the driving under suspension, I'll give you a $50 fine.
Okay.
Failure to display license plates, $20 fine. The open container, let me read what the affidavit says about that. No, it doesn't say anything. It just recites the statute.
I did actually take a breathalyzer. I blew a 0.0 that day. I just had a passenger, and it looked real bad on me, honestly.
Okay, I'll dismiss that. That's 25-610, I'll dismiss the open container.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
And the date cited for no insurance, I don't know if that made it to our stat, because there is no state statute on that. If it did, I'll dismiss it. There's a village ordinance on it, but there's not a state statute on it.
I think we
Didn't follow.
No, we didn't file that as another charge on it, but it does show on this that he had no proof of insurance, so.
Yeah, well, that's a penalty of itself. So what happens, there's not really a criminal offense for not having insurance, but if you get stopped and you don't have proof of insurance, what happens is the B&B gets notified. They suspend you again for driving without insurance, so you have to deal with them.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna go in your stack of stuff you gotta deal with the B&B. What did I say, August the 3rd, you'll need to go meet with Mr. Major in probation and be back here August the 3rd at 9 o'clock for your first review hearing.
Thank you.
Continue with what you're doing prior to this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tara Stover, case number CRB 25590. Also set for six.
Ms. Roger Smith, she's out of hometown. She wrote me a pretty lengthy letter.
What's your thoughts on the ankle monitor?
Well, she's asking me to basically order her for outpatient, and I don't make those decisions. I let the treatment provider make those decisions, unless there's something really.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't know that when I wrote that.
But I did, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I did discuss the ankle monitor. I don't think hometown thinks it's necessary at this point. She's been doing well. It's been quite a while. Is that fair?
I'll
David?
order her ankle monitor removed. So there's that. And then you're doing well, let's keep it up. And come back, eventually you'll get to the point where you're outpatient, but I'm gonna let the treatment provider make that decision when that happens. We can go more than a month this time.
Judge, I'm here the 10th and 17th of July.
Okay, we'll do the 10th, July 10th.
I can do that.
And there's also restitution owed to Speedway, so since she's working, hopefully she can come up with a payment towards that $537 next time.
Okay.
Just between the
She'll need to see Mr. Major about getting her ankle monitor taken off.
She can start working.
See Mr. Major in probation about getting your ankle monitor removed.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
July 10th.
July 10th is the next.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Baker, case number CRB 25598, CRB 24747. Found this set for trial on me today, but I was informed that there might be a record.
Okay, this is Mr. Steyer's case.
If I have just a minute to speak to Mr. Hill.
It's catching up.
We didn't discuss that, I was thinking 30 days.
30 days.
Suspended.
Oh, yeah.
Is that agreeable?
Yes.
No. Okay. All right, Your Honor, I think we have an agreement then. What we would recommend would be the state would make a motion to dismiss CRB 25598, which is an M2 domestic violence. We would join in that motion. And in exchange for that motion, we would enter a guilty plea to CRB 24747. These are completely separate incidents, Your Honor.
Same complaining party?
Same complaining party, but different dates.
Okay.
It is a theft. We would enter a guilty plea to the theft. We would agree to a 30-day jail sentence suspended, to restitution in the total amount of $1,865 payable through the court for the benefit of, make sure I get the name right, Shauna Wood, and I think the state has her contact information for that purpose. We would agree to that figure on restitution, and as an additional term of probation, Mr. Baker would agree to complete anger management, which will have to be done as part of that case.
Okay. Everybody's in agreement, this is what should happen, is going to happen?
Yes, Your Honor, and
Sorry.
Ms. Wood is here too. She can voice her consent to that. And we just want to make sure that these things are done before he would be released from probation. We want to make sure the anger management is done and the restitution is paid.
What is the, I kind of understand the history, what's the relationship here?
I don't know if they were married or children together.
We have
You had children together?
Yes, sir.
How old are the children?
15 and 9.
15 and 9.
Okay, so there's still, and there always is, so there's going to be times where you're together. Can you all still be around each other? Do you want a no contact order or what?
This has been drawn out way too long. We're fine.
Okay, so you don't need him ordered the same way. Does he see the
He
kids?
doesn't,
Does he see the kids? He should.
You just brought
He
him
should
up.
see them.
I just saw my youngest the
I
night
bring
before
I
last.
bring them up to see him, but he doesn't come down here and see him because he's on.
You live in Parkersburg?
No, I live in Charleston, sir.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Chesapeake, here.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
not Lancaster.
No.
Okay. Because I went to school with a Mark Baker.
Oh, no.
Could be his son.
My grandfather was Dr. Baker, the veterinarian.
Okay. The veterinarian.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. You have a right to make a statement to the court if you want before sentencing. Do you have anything you want to say? Mr. Steyer is big on not saying anything, so.
I'm good, Your Honor.
Okay. He usually tells his client, don't say anything.
We're out, I'm sorry.
If you want.
Yes, I am, like we have talked at length, I am sorry for the past, and this is an opportunity to move forward.
Yeah, let's make the future better.
Absolutely.
And these kids need you, and they need your influence and to be around them. And even if he's not a perfect father, they still need to have a relationship. Because that not having a relationship leaves a hole that causes problems later. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I've been in this court long enough to see that, especially with young men.
I got good kids.
I'm not saying they're not good kids. I'm just saying a relationship with dad is important. So I'm encouraging that. And he has to act right too. I don't want him to have a relationship and act wrong. We have a relationship. And I think if you think about, well, how am I impacting my children by the way I'm acting? That should govern the way you conduct yourself. So. And part of it is, get in some counseling. I don't know what your relationship was with your father. That could, this can be generational. If that's a problem, let's break the chain right here.
Absolutely.
It is generational.
Okay, so that could be part of counseling, is getting in there and discovering some of that and getting it taken care of.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so on the theft offense, I'll impose a $200 fine or you pay the court costs. 30 days in jail, all suspended on the condition that, and there was a community service.
There wasn't. Where he lives in Charleston, that didn't seem practical necessarily.
Okay, so I won't require community service. I'll order 2 years of level 4 probation, restitution of $1,865 payable through the court to Shauna Wood, anger management counseling, and where's that going to take place? Have we got
I don't really know what agencies we have in Charleston. I would.
And does he have health insurance?
You have health insurance?
Yes. Yes, Medicaid.
Medicaid.
So there should be somebody there
that makes
that
it easier, actually.
Yeah, there should be somebody there that'll take
Health
that.
insurance.
Okay.
I don't know if OVP goes as far as Charleston, but if it does, that might be a good choice because they report to this court.
Okay.
But otherwise, you just are going to need to make sure you fill out, you'll get a card from the probation officer, make sure you fill out a release to allow them to report to the court.
Okay, sounds good.
So let's come back, I'm not gonna, typically I'll wait 6 months. I'm not gonna wait 6 months, let's do it, cut it in half before you review.
Okay.
Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to. Let's do it on September the 4th.
Okay.
First Friday in September.
Sounds good.
It's like we're best friends. I think.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to keep coming. You don't have to. Or you can watch us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. And we have 500 to 1,000 people watch every week. So.
There's nosy people.
So September the 4th is the review. You're welcome to be here for that. You don't have to be here.
Okay. We don't have to be, I don't have to be here?
You don't have to be here. He has to be here. But you're
I
welcome
love
to be
you.
here.
This is great.
You're welcome to be here. You don't have to be here.
And the domestic violence is not.
It is not.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate
Well,
that.
I'm going to need a report September 4th as to what you're doing on your counseling. Yes, sir. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Keely Dalton, recall, case number CRA 26-312-AD.
So I just learned that, that they can watch your YouTube in jail also, so.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Really?
I didn't either, till,
And that'll only show up as one viewer no matter how many are in the cell.
Did they vote on that? They vote on what to watch?
there's a somebody's in control of the remote. Let's just say that. And I don't want to go back there.
I don't blame you.
Your Honor, I did receive a letter from the group's treatment in Chapmansville.
Okay.
It does say that she's in treatment. I can read it. I'd rather not read it out loud. But I can
Well,
bring
why
it.
don't you let me read it? You can't text it to me because I forgot my phone today.
That's. It's an image. It's an image.
All right, thank you.
And I sent you a copy, Mr. Hill, so.
Yes, I got it, thank you.
So she'd already, this predates her, she'd already been going there.
That's the
Correct.
reason that you agreed to allow her to continue there.
Bluefield. And that's probably further away, isn't it, than, now, aren't you in Chapmanville?
Yeah.
You go to Bluefield? Or
No,
they have an office?
there's an office in Chapmanville.
Okay.
That's just where my counselor
And
is.
you know where Harts Creek is, right?
That's where I'm from.
Okay.
I was curious to know who you
I married a girl from Harts Creek.
I know. You told me that last time.
I didn't go up there. She came down. She came here.
You brought her down
Her
to
dad worked for
civilization.
Appalachian Power in Logan, and then they moved into Huntington.
Mm.
So that's how that happened. So, okay, let's go a month or so out. And if you're doing good and getting good reports, I'll let you appear by teleconference. I mean, you don't have to, you can come in person, but if you want to appear by teleconference, because what is it, an hour and a half probably?
Yeah, and then I got lost coming here, so I was like,
Route 10.
Well-
Sit on Route 10. Go
well, I
north.
thought it was further. I thought it was past Walmart and all that stuff.
Oh, you
That's-
got lost over here?
Yeah.
And well, it's probably gonna be July 24th, looks like, for Mr. Stratton.
July 24th is fine, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's more than a month.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than a month.
I can send like a update or something
Yeah.
to him and,
Yeah, she'll send it to me, I'll pass it on to court. She has posted a $2,500 cash bond, Your Honor,
Okay.
which has created a little bit of a hardship, I think, for them.
very much.
Oh, she posted it with the court?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, she has.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if the court will be inclined to just make that a,
What's the state's position?
Well, we're not opposed to that. She's got felony charges pending. I know that she doesn't want that to go to the grand jury, so she wants to.
Why don't we do this? I'll reduce it to 1,000 cash or surety. So
Okay.
she gets 1,500 back. She'll get the other 1,000 back when her case is over.
All right.
That would be great. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
This is, you can prepare the order.
Yes.
You'll need to hang out at the clerk's office, and you'll get a check issued. Will it be mailed, or how will she get it?
Either one, I can mail it, or if you want to provide
I
a number,
will-
I can call you when it's ready.
Well, that would be fine too.
If you want to give it to Mr. Stratton, and then he can give it to me, or if you want to give it to me now, and the phone number, whichever you.
Okay. So it won't be ready today, or?
No.
No? Okay.
Probably next week.
Only thing, remember, if you give your contact, it's gone out.
Why don't you write it
People in
down?
China, too. Whoever in China's watching.
Oh.
See, what is that?
And one other thing too, is she does have the theft charge pending. So while we are willing to give her a lot of room to get through her treatment, to get rid of the felony charges, we're not going to feel quite as generous on the theft charge, so.
You're expecting a plea or a trial?
Yes.
I don't think we'll have a problem with that. We've already discussed that, so.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I don't know my phone number.
All right, court's adjourned.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, get your phone number and take it to the clerk's office.
Okay.